So I think my cane is giving me stolen valor, because a very nice man came up to me yesterday and I was leaning on my cane quite heavily because it'd been a long day. It was towards the end of my shift. And he comes up, and he donates some stuff, and then he goes, "Oh, can I get a receipt?" And you write a little receipt so you can get a return on the taxes. Doesn't matter. It's not an important story. But I'm mid-writing the receipt, and he goes, "I know what it's like." And I went, "Excuse me?" And he goes, "I know what it's like." And he points to my cane. And I, like, look from the cane, like I'm looking at his hand pointing at my cane, and I look up at him. First of all, there's no cane. He also does not have a cane. So I immediately go into Sherlock Holmes, Robert Downey Jr., Benedict Cumberbatch mode, where I analyze the entire situation. And I see everything around him, and I immediately remove it from the situation because it's unimportant. And I look at his clothes. He's clearly a well-to-do man. He's clearly not in the middle of poverty like I am. He doesn't have a cane, and he's in nice clothes, and he looks like well-to-do. He looks fine. He looks normal. He's a nice, normal gentleman. And I replay what he said because I understand what it's like. And I'm like looking at him, and he doesn't seem to have like a hunchback. He seems to be walking fine. There's no limp. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And he motions at my cane again. He goes, "I get it." And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, sir. And he goes, "Oh, well, I guess let me start like this. Was it a stroke?" And I had to be like, "What? No. What?" And he goes, "Oh, well, for me it was a stroke." And I went, "I don't know what's happening." I finished the receipt and I went, "Let's start again. Mine was a workplace accident. What are you talking about?" And he goes, "Oh, I'm just saying I had a stroke, so I get it." And I was, "Do you mean like the perception of having a cane? Are we bonding over the perception of having a walking stick?" And he was like, "Yes." And I was like, "Okay." And we had like a short conversation about how difficult it is to have a cane while he stood there without one, and he wasn't using one. But also, just so we're clear, my life is difficult, but it's not because of the cane. The cane is an added bonus to a slightly detrimental movement thing that I'm experiencing. My life is not difficult because of that. It is slightly impaired, and I'm not able to work long hours, but it is not stroke level difficult. And so I was like trying not to like steal too much compassion from this man. Thanks for TM Dig, by the way. Sorry, I'm busy ranting about stolen stroke valor. I better get moving. Bye. Harlan, arrest that man. Make a citizen's arrest. Anyway, I felt really bad. Also, I've now stolen TM Dig. Get fucked.